Good morning, dear student. Today we are going to discuss the portion correction of sentences. I think this is most important portion that we must go through while writing or composing any text. We should have the proper idea about the spelling and vocabulary and grammar sense. That's why this is most important portion. I think we have to discuss today. First of all, while writing any sentence, we use words, and while we use words, we must know the proper spelling of that particular words. Otherwise, we get the alternate meaning or we construct the wrong sentence. So there are some rules about spelling. So, while writing, we tend to interchange the letter IE and EI. IE and EI, which leads to spelling mistakes. For example, chip, CHIEF, and conceive, CONCEIVE. If we see CHIEF, here is IE, and in conceive, here is EI. Is the interchange, or we can say are sometimes wrongly spelled as a chip and conceive. CHEIF, this is wrong spelling, and CONCIEV, this is also wrong spelling. As far as conceive is concerned, E come earlier than I, and in as far as word chip is concerned, I comes earlier than E. We must remember that generally letter I comes before E except after C. If any words that have alphabet C and we have to add EI or IE, in such cases we must keep in mind generally the letter I before IE, except letter C. Only in the subject, only in the word conceive, that E comes before I. Only in conceive, because I there before I there is alphabet C. This is the only exception, that generally in another cases I comes before E. Only there is words conceive, or when before IE there is C, then that words alternate, that their arrangement are changed, and only in word conceive the letter E comes before I. Otherwise, in other cases, I comes before E. There are another examples also. For example, believe, BELIEVE, means I comes before E. But there is another words relieve, RELIEVE. Here is also after L we have to write I, then E. But as far as the deceive, like conceive, there is C, letter C. While we have to write letter IE, after C we have to use I before, we have to write E before I. So in nutshell, we have to keep in mind when we have to think about the couple of alphabet IE, EI. This is the alphabet you should keep in mind when we have to write that couple of alphabet after C, that E comes before I. And in other cases, when there are alphabet other than C, just like L, H, these are the words, after that alphabet we have to write I before E. There are some examples are given there. Sometimes we wrongly substitute one letter for another, as in the following example. Opportunity, OPPURTUNITE. This is wrong spelling. What is right spelling? OPPURTUNITE. ORTUNIET. Sometimes we write U instead of O, and that is a wrong spelling. So we have to screen it very carefully while writing a spelling of any alphabet. So as far as the word opportunity is concerned, there is O, not U. OPPORTUNITY. Memento. This is the wrong spelling. What is the right spelling? Memento. MEMENTO. Electrician. Here is ELECTRICTRISIAN. This is the wrong spelling. What is the right spelling? Electrician. ELECTRICAN. C is right and S is wrong. So there is little difference between the spelling. In wrong we use S, in right we use SC. So what is the correct spelling of electrician? ELECTRICIAN. Similarly, we sometimes spell words according to their pronunciation. Thus, the jam become jam, raspberry become raspberry. In the jam, this is the right spelling, but when we guess the spelling of that particular word, somebody tell us to write the spelling of jam, we generally use our Barakhadi in Marathi and try to write according to the pronunciation of that particular words, and we write the spelling of jam, JEM. We should know the correct spelling of jam is GEM. Raspberry, this is there. P is silent, but if we don't know the spelling of that particular word, so we just spell according to our mind and we write the spelling of raspberry RASBERRY. But original spelling of raspberry is RASPBERRY. We also sometimes include unnecessary letters or omit letters that are required. For example, ninth. We sometimes write ninth may be incorrectly written as a ninth. What is the correct spelling of ninth? NINETH. Ninth. Sincerely. SINCERELY. This is correct spelling. Sometimes we omit the words SINCERLY. Here we omit the alphabet E, and that is wrong spelling. As far as in committee, there is also the most of the time student commits mistakes here while writing the spelling of committee. So what is the proper meaning of committee? COMMITTEE. COMMITTEE. This is the correct spelling of committee. The addition of letters also lead to mistakes. For example, occasion instead of occasions. OCCASSIONS, occasions, instead of OCCASSION. This is the addition of S here, that is wrong. Professor, this is what if we use add another double C here? That is wrong spelling. What is the correct spelling? OCCASSION, occasions. This is the correct spelling. We have to write only single S there. As far as in professor, PROFESSOR, this is the correct spelling, but sometimes we add double F. That's why that spelling is incorrect. Canal, here is also CANNAL. There is no need to add that another N there. Instead of only single spelling is CANAL. That is the correct spelling of canal. The only way to avoid making such mistakes is by frequently referring to the dictionary, and especially for the spelling of words you are not sure of. Well, it is the only way to improve your spelling skills or spelling sense. That is, there is the only way. You have to frequently use your dictionaries when you are not confirm about the spelling of that particular words. So this is the there are some rules and we must keep in mind while writing that particular words, such as sincerely, unnecessary, we also sometimes include unnecessary letters or omit letters that are required. For example, ninth may be incorrectly written as a ninth. What is the correct spelling? Ninth. Sincerely as a sincerely, Cencerely. This is the correct spelling. We generally omit e here and we write sincerely. Committee, what is the correct spelling of committee? Commitee. This is the correct spelling. We sometimes remove or omit single t and that spelling become incorrect. So avoid this type of omitting the letters from that words. But when we know that proper spelling of that particular words, when we go through the dictionary frequently and we frequently we try to write that spelling of that particular word frequently, then we master or then we firmly keep that particular spelling in our mind and try to use it. Sometimes we omit alphabet and sometimes we add another extra alphabet there and spelling become incorrect. That's why we must know the spelling of, just like professor, occasion. The occasion, there is only single s in the spelling of occasion, OCCASION. This is the single s there in the spelling of occasion. In professor there is single f in the spelling of professor. There is only single n in the spelling of canal. This type of spelling and that confusing spelling we must keep in mind while writing. Then there is another portions of vocabulary. We sometimes incorrectly use one words in the place of another. For example, affect instead of effect, break instead of break, advice instead of advise. The use of one words instead of another could result in change of meaning or could make the sentence meaningless. For example, we had a break between classes. Here is break means that we generally try to stop something, that is break. And break means that is the recess we can say, or that we generally try to break that particular thing into pieces. What is the correct words here? BREAK. We had a break between classes. This is the recess. That break, BREAK, break means recess, and that break is that we generally try to use in vehicles to stop that particular vehicle. Then cold air affected him greatly. This is the wrong sentence. What is? The cold air affected him greatly. That is the right words there. Be careful in using in your choice of words and use them correctly according to the context. We have discussed about the context. Context means, in nutshell, we must keep in mind the meaning of context means the situation. In nutshell, we think about that. Context means situation. Keeping in mind the situation, circumstances of that particular construction or particular sentence, we should use that particular words. Be careful in your choice of words and use them correctly according to the context. Avoid using extra words when the situation does not demand it, as it can lead to unnecessary repetition of an idea. For example, the prefix re means to do something again. The prefix re, it means rewrite, means write again. Rewrite means write again. And return means to go back or go back. To go or give back, return. Hence, it is incorrect to say rewrite again, because when we rewrite means we have to write again. There is again the sense of again in that prefix re. There is no need to rewrite again. If we say write again, it is correct, but we say rewrite again, it is repetition of idea, a repetition of words. Return means to go back, and instead of rewrite, return back instead of return. As a return, if we add that write that particular return, it means give back. So there is no need to return back. The use of wrong words or wrong form of words result in meaningless sentences. Consider the following example. He had a lot of confidence. Confidence, there is a wrong sentence. Instead of confidence, we should use confidence, because confidence is the noun. He had a lot of confidence. We should not use the letter confident. We can say he was he was confident. This is right sentence, but we cannot say he had a confident. He had a confidence. No one likes his proudness. The proudness is wrong. We should write the pride. No one likes his pride. He worked hardly. It is incorrect. What is the correct word here? Hard. He worked hard. He succeeded in his attempt. Here, success, there is no meaning like success. What is the meaning? What is the words? You should write there succeeded. Succeed. This is the word. Success is noun, and that we cannot use as a verb form. That's why the success, there is no such words in the dictionary. We should use the word succeed. To be successful means to succeed. The second form of succeed is succeeded. This is about not in brief ideas about using vocabulary and using the proper words to get or to give a proper meaning of your to your writing. There is another portion that is for number. So it will be very long video if we discuss the number in this video. So we will discuss that portion tomorrow. Thank you.